Aniimo showed us something really exciting a few months back, and a lot of us missed it completely. We got our first real behind-the-scenes look at the Chinese winners of the Aniimo Is Born contest, and they give us a glimpse into how these fan-designed Aniimo are evolving from sketches into creatures that will eventually be playable in-game. And there are a lot of details hidden throughout this video. Hey everyone, I'm not the main character. And today we're taking a look at the behind-the-scenes developer showcase where several of the contest winners were invited to Paw Print Studio. If you've seen Anthony Chen's video, you'll probably be familiar with some of this. But this content creator over on Bilibili made her own video about the other two award-winning Aniimo. The event wasn't just a studio tour. It actually revealed new concept art, animation work, 3D models, ecology, and even a completely new community-designed Aniimo. The first stop was the concept art department, where the developers showed how the winning designs are being adapted for the game. One of the biggest examples was this vase-shaped icy peacock-inspired Aniimo. The original blue and white porcelain feather patterns looked amazing, but the artists explained that they had to simplify some of those markings so they'd work better on an actual feathered creature. They also redesigned the chest using ice crystal motifs, and adjusted how the flowers connect to the tail so the anatomy feels more believable. For the furnace Aniimo, this design itself was already considered very complete. Most of the work was now just solving technical issues, like making sure the shoulders can actually move without clipping. The developers even referenced medieval European armor when redesigning the joints. This concept artist even sketched some custom accessories like a bag based on this icebird's pre-evolution, and some smelting goggles based on the furnace Aniimo. I really hope we get to see these in the game, and I hope this means that we get the pre-evolution as well. Next came animation. The animation team explained that every Aniimo receives idle behaviors based on its personality. If you leave the game for a moment, your companion might roll around, look for you, act curious, or simply play all by itself. A lot of effort goes into these small details, but it's seriously one of the cutest parts of the game. Then we got a look at the Ecology team. Their philosophy is simple. Every Aniimo should live elegantly and happily in this world. How cute is that? Instead of just deciding where a creature lives, they think about who its friends are, what it does during the day, where it sleeps, and even things like concerts and social interactions. Which sounds to me like they're working hard to make sure that Aniimo aren't just standing around waiting to be caught, but actually interacting with the world and the characters around them. Finally, we reached the modeling team. This is where things got really exciting because we're finally getting to see these creatures start to literally take shape. We got to see fully rotatable 3D models of a couple of the contest winners, including some that we've never seen before from every angle. Plus, the developers are actually producing physical 3D prints of the Aniimo for the winners. That's a really cool reward for helping shape the game. The biggest surprise came at the very end. After completing all 4 departments, Xin Xiaomeng got to sit down with the entire development team and brainstorm a brand new Aniimo from scratch. Her idea? A fluffy rabbit that becomes absolutely ginormous after eating carrots. It can carry the player in a pouch, its fur changes color to camouflage itself, and protect both itself and its pathfinder. And just 3 days later, the concept artist had already turned the idea into professional artwork. The team actually did a version of this in Anthony Chen's video as well, with his salt vinegar fish design. Whether these particular designs will ever make it into the game isn't confirmed, but it's a really cool look at how the developers collaborate with the community. Overall, I think the biggest takeaway isn't even the new Aniimo, it's seeing how much thought goes into each one. From concept art to animation to ecology to modeling, it feels like every department has its own role in making these creatures feel like they belong in Idol. If this is the level of detail they're putting into the community designs, I'm even more excited to see what the official launch roster looks like. If you'd like to see me cover more of the other winners from the Aniimo Is Born contests, leave a comment below. I hope you all enjoyed this peek into the game development process as much as I did. And until next time, save often.